right? Encourage deeper thinking about your motivations and behaviors. It encourages, you know, better thinking about your motivations and behaviors. That's what that help you to achieve. Once you ask questions, what do I want to achieve? All right. It's because some people want to build mansions and have fleet of cars that sometimes make them to look for money that they don't necessarily need. It's as a result of getting quick syndrome that make people to steal government money. Do you understand? So many other stuff. So, but if your achievement is, or what you want to achieve in life is not necessarily how much money you accumulate, then it will be much more better, and you can navigate societal life without issues at all. So getting to asking so many questions concerning your behavior, your core values, what you want to achieve, and what put you under any form of stress and all of those things, you get to understand yourself better. So goal setting, you set goals. It's another thing. What do you do here? Define specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals for personal growth. I want to achieve so thing in the next 5 years. Define it. What do you want to become in the next 5 years? I want to be a graduate. I want to have my master's degree. I want to have my PhD. Define it and put your effort towards it, and you achieve it. Do you understand? Oh, I want to become a member of the Institute of Global Peace and Conflict Management before this year ends. I must make effort to become a member of the Institute, a certified member of the Institute. Do you understand? So it's a goal, and then you achieve it. So what is the benefit of setting specific, measurable, relevant, and time-bound goals? They provide direction and motivation. You know where you are going, and you know what they drives you. Do you understand? They drives you, making it easier to track progress and to celebrate achievement. That is why, for us, we are also determined, do you understand, to get the level of impact that we want to see, that, okay, we have actually impacted a lot of lives in our society, that made us to even introduce this free training, so that so many people will have access to this training, and they can help them in one way or the other, and then make our society beautiful. So by the time we have like 10 million certificate issued, we know that, yes, we have been able to reach out to up to 10 million. And that's why our certificate platform, the next one now, we are trusting God that is going to be the one that will give you, you can be able, once you get a certificate, it records that, okay, this number of social persons have been, issued this certificate. That is to help us to account for the number of certificates we have issued. Do you understand? So that is what we are working towards. So that at the end of the day, once maybe after 5 years, we'll now sit and look at, okay, this training that we have organized monthly, how far, how many people have we reached? Do you understand? So that we can appreciate what we are doing. So set goals for your life. That is for your personal growth. Set goals. Have goals. I want to become an ambassador to represent my country in a foreign land. Okay, so let me become a member of the institute, so that will give me also a good opportunity to, pursue my ambition of becoming an ambassador. Do you understand? And then you become a member of the institute, and then you begin to take 1 or 2 steps towards this ambition. And then what happens? Tomorrow you are appointed ambassador to United Nations, ambassador to UK, ambassador to to Spain and all of that, or to Germany, or to China, or High Commissioner to South Africa, Cote d'Ivoire, something like that. So ambition is achieved. Do you understand? So, but of the truth, we are trusting God that in the next few years to come, so many members of the Institute will be appointed ambassadors of nations. Do you understand? That's what we are aiming to achieve. And we are trusting God that it's going to happen. It's possible now, so that when you are a member of the Institute, you become the president of this country. Won't you give us our members as ambassadors? See how possible it is, right? When you become the secretary to the federal government, can't you give us some slot? It's possible. You see how possible it is, right? So visualization. What to do? Imagine your ideal self or future, focusing on the qualities and achievements you aspire to. Now visualize your future. In the next 10 years, how is my future look like? How do I look like? How do people address me? How do I look like in the eyes of the people in the society? How do I look at like what impact am I going to do when I do for my generation? How do people look at me in the next few years? Visualize it. Have a big picture of what you want to become in the next few years. And then begin to take steps. Begin to take steps. Those who guide you and drive you, drive you to fuel your action, motivate you to make sure that you get the result or what you want. Not out of desperation, but out of consistent effort, you get that result. Do you understand? You want to win election, you want to contest election in 2027, you still have 2 years. What preparation are you making? What steps are you taking? What plans are you having? Do you understand? For such, what level of preparation, what level of connections? Are you even thinking of the party you want to join? Or are you going to contest as an independent candidate? All of those things, you have to consider them. So visualize, have a big picture. I want to be a senator next year by 2027. Then you begin to work towards it. Visualize your future. I'll be a house owner. I'll be a car owner. I'll be driving in the latest Mercedes Benz. Do you understand? Visualize it. It's possible. Once you visualize it, you see it. What you cannot, capture in terms of the picture you will not have, you cannot possess. Do you understand? It's only when you have a picture in your head that you can possess it in your hands. So once you have that, you can possess it. Nothing can stop you. Even the witches and wizards in your village cannot stop you. Because what is driving you is more than what their powers can do. So they cannot harm you so far as your future is concerned. Because your mental, that is, you are not giving them opportunity in your head. You don't even put them into perspective. You're just thinking about your ambition. So there's no place for you to think that one witch in the village is targeting you. No, it's inconsequential, 100% inconsequential, so far as your ambition is concerned. Are we together? So let's look at it. So what's the benefit of visualization? Helps clarify your vision for growth and motivates you to take actionable steps. Actionable steps. Actionable steps. Actionable steps. It's not just you are sitting and then you are having daydreaming. You daydream. You daydream, you just daydream without action. You will not go anywhere. For instance, now, as I'm staying in this office now, I want to go home. I want to go home, but I have not taken a step to go home. No matter how I desire to be at home, I'm staying in the office. So once you visualize, it will give you reason to take steps. Do you understand? So, but once you begin to take actionable steps towards the vision, then it becomes possible. Now, after this training now, you want to work with the United Nations. All right? After this training, package yourself, package your CV, prepare yourself, and go to the United Nations and look for a job. And then you will have it. When preparation meets opportunity, it becomes easy. Do you understand? So reading and learning. Reading and learning what to do in this case. Engage with books, articles, or courses. Engage with books, articles, or courses on topics related to self-development and emotional intelligence. You are doing one now. We're still going to talk about alternative dispute resolution. That one will also help you to resolve dispute out of court. No, somebody offend you, you are not running to court to go and give lawyers money. I'm not spoiling lawyers' business, but there are cases that you can handle out of court. It's not everything that you take to court. Court cases are bias cases. They are third-party decision making, and they don't produce a win-win situation. So even in situation whereby you think that they will favor you 100%, sometimes you need to reason very well before you go, because our court, in most cases, our court don't work with merit of the case. They work on technicalities, so that you will not go and be defeated. So your issue will be compounded. The heartbreak will be too much. So resolve your case out of court as much as possible. That's what we are going to help you. So but what we are saying here is that read and learn. Some of us, since we finished university, some have not taken a course. Some doesn't have. If you go to my house, you see books are everywhere. Books. Anytime I'm traveling, I must buy book. Sometimes I don't even have time to read them, but they are there. So that any day I have time, I will carry it and read it. I put them to a point that my wife now, she's the one reading them. Do you understand? Because they are, conspicuously they are here. You see them. So she's enjoying them, reading them all the time. She almost finished all the books, because since I'm not always chance to read, she's reading them very well. And I am seeing the impact of the books in her life. Seriously. Do you understand? Some of them are business oriented, and she's doing her business and she's succeeding in it. Do you understand? So I feel that those books are contributing a lot to her. But that is what it means. So take courses. And that's why we are even offering free courses for you. Take them, have time, buy data. Just if it is data, I know we can afford data. How much is that? And that's why we are on Facebook, because Facebook network is far better than when it comes to maybe Zoom issue. Do you understand? So these ones you can easily be able to connect than when it comes to Zoom and all of that. So these are the issues. So you can have little data, you can connect and they be part of the training. And we're going to be doing it monthly. So you can take as many courses as possible. We have very interesting courses that they can benefit you. Do you understand? So what's the benefits? Expands your knowledge and provides new strategies for personal growth. See, let me tell you something. In the organization, there's what we call training and development in organization. What is training and what's development? Training is what is a need that the organization identify, and they need certain skills to be able to address that need. It's at that point that the organization organizes training. Do you understand? So that the individuals concerned may have the necessary skills to address the problem or the need. But when it comes to development, and it's development that actually cause your growth in the organization, not training. Training organization just want to give you that training for you to have those skills and solve a particular problem. It does not guarantee your growth in the organization. What guarantees your growth is your personal development. Extra courses that you take, books that you read, conferences that you attend, some of them, seminars, workshops, and several of those short programs that you attend on your own. It's not the organization that sponsor you. You attend them on your own. You make your own effort to achieve them. Those are things that guarantee your growth in organization. They prepare you for leadership. Not that training that organizations provide a training for you just to solve a particular problem. Does not guarantee your growth. Not at all. But those short courses you take, attend conferences, seminars, professional courses that you do, they are the ones that guarantee your development and your growth in your organization. Do you understand? So that's what it means. So when you are taking a professional course, you are not wasting your time. When you are spending time studying here now, what you are doing here, you're not wasting your time. That's what it means. So gratitude practice. What do you do here? Keep a gratitude journal or take time each day to reflect on things you are thankful for. Any day we start this training, I always appreciate you. I always thank you for connecting to this training, because the truth of the matter is that if we do not connect, training will not hold. Will it hold? No. I cannot be here and be talking alone, except I want to do a live recording and keep. Otherwise, I expect people to connect and listen to me before I teach. So if you do not connect, how will I be here? I will not be here. I will eat food at home now, cross leg. Do you understand? And be relaxing. No impact. But because we connect, we are learning and we're helping ourselves. You are helping me, I'm also helping you. You are helping me to also improve, because as I'm teaching, the more I teach, the more I know. And the more I practice. So in one way or the other, you are also helping me. I'm not just contributing to help you alone. You too, you are helping me, because the more I teach, the more I talk about these things, the more they enter me, the more. Do you understand? The more I demonstrate them, the more. So that is why it is. So if for me, I'm benefiting from it. So you're not only benefiting. So that is it. So anytime we come, I say thank you for connecting for today's training. I welcome you. That's what I do always, to appreciate your participation. So if we keep this Or should I come and be feeling purpose? Why are you people not connecting? We are giving you free training and you are still forming. You don't want to connect. You should be grateful to us that we are giving you this training for free. Abby, that's what you expect me to be saying. No, I cannot say that. Because for me to see you connect is a privilege and it's an opportunity that you're giving me to share what I know. And so I must be grateful to you for connecting. So that's what it means, gratitude. Someone does something that is good, and this thing is that you also are grateful. Because if I read your comment, you are saying thank you for today's training. It was impactful, it was wonderful, it was a download of some, you too, you are being grateful for the fact that we are providing this training. Some of you call personally to appreciate. Do you understand? Some of you send messages privately to appreciate what we are doing. So that is gratitude. When you do that, it motivates. And you know one thing? Appreciation brings acceleration in life. So when you appreciate, you grow. So what's the benefit of gratitude? Shift focus from negative to positive, right aspect of life. Enhancing overall well-being. That's why I even say that if somebody bash your car and you come out of that car, yes, your car may damage, but be grateful that it was not your life that was affected. It's your car. And you know what? It's your money. You use your own money to buy this car. So you can use your money and repair the car. That's why you are alive and strong to look for the money. So be grateful that your life was not affected. It's only the car. The car, you can repair it. If you understand this, you will stop fighting on the road because somebody brushed your car. Sometimes it's not even a bash. Somebody just one small scratch like this. You stop your car on just stop on the main road and then you just come down. You are just vibrating. Just somebody brush you. Yeah. You don't have anything to do. Seriously, you don't have anything to do. For me, I will even be speeding. I will even increase my speed to make sure that I get to where I'm going. Do you understand? No time to waste at all. No time to waste. Cannot waste 1 minute because somebody scratched my car. Not one. If I stop, if I spend like 3 minutes, if I stop, come down, look at the level of damage, and I enter my car and go. That is, I spend so much time with that. But why would I go and be talking to somebody? And sometimes the annoying aspect of it that even if we insist that the person should give you money to repair that car, you will not get shishi. This thing I'm telling you is something that I do. I do it very well because I have such instance. One day I was driving, and then we were navigating through the roundabout, and on by the driving rules, any car that was coming like this, we that were in the roundabout have to pass before the car we pass. Do you understand? And then I was coming behind one woman, so I was thinking that she was also understanding on the consciousness that we have to rush and pass because the trailer was coming. So I did not know that this woman already was afraid. So she has to brake for the trailer. How can you brake? We are already in the roundabout. We have to turn. We have to move before the trailer pass. And then she brake. I bash her. And then she started crying. I said, Madam, you were wrong. You couldn't have. He said, I wanted the trailer to hit. I said, how would the trailer hit you? You don't know the rules of driving. You have to go before the trailer will pass. That is the rule. Forget about that it's trailer. You were just being afraid. By then, repairing a car was not difficult. I was even going to the mechanic, so I gave her 500 naira. I said, go and repair your car. Me too, I'm going to go and repair my own. And that's why I left. You understand? No have time to waste time. So, peer support groups. What to do? Join groups focus on what? Self-improvement or personal development. What's the benefit? Offers a supportive environment for sharing experiences and learning from others. So peer groups, do you understand? You can have peer groups and then you can learn from each other, and then they also support you. Regular checks in. All right, what do you do here? What do you do here? Set aside time weekly or monthly to assess your progress towards goals and reflect on personal growth. Every month, just take your time. What are the steps that you have taken towards the goal that you have for yourself? It's very important. Benefit keeps you what accountable and allows you to adjust your strategies as needed. Very, very critical. So what's the last aspect of uh, unit 1 that we're going to cover today? We are going to look at setting personal goals align with emotional intelligence principles. Setting personal goals to align with what? Emotional intelligence principles. So setting personal goals that align with emotional intelligence principles can enhance your emotional awareness and interpersonal relationships. So first and foremost, identify your core values, right? What is the goal here? Define what matters most to you. For example, empathy, integrity, resilience, very important. There's one case that I was discussing with one woman today, and she was talking about integrity, that it's very important to her and all of that. I said, okay, I understand, no problem. And I didn't want it to sound like, I didn't want it to make her feel like what she's saying is not important. But for me, it wasn't an issue per se. It's for the fact that it has to do with us. And it's we that are doing it, it's not an issue. And so, but since you did not understand it, I just leave it. You understand? I flow with her thinking and what she understood in that aspect. And I try to understand with her what are her values. Do you understand? So I didn't want to tamper with her values. So we'll let what she believes that is her own personal principles, let it go. Eh? So far as it does not also affect me negatively in any way. The only thing is that it requires more effort for me to do what she wanted me to do. Do you understand? But for us, it wasn't an issue because you are coming for a title certificate. We can issue it any day, anytime. It must not tally with the day you got your own certificate. So it was just a matter of simple understanding, but we settled it and it has gone. Do you understand? So, but I came to understand that she has certain personal values that she cherishes. Do you understand? In our conversation, that's what I came to realize. So when I came to realize, I'm trying to tell you the work of empathy now. When I came to understand her own personal principles, it helped to resolve the long argument. Do you understand? I just end the argument because of my understanding of our own personal values. Do you understand? So define your personal values. Define your own most important values of your life. What are the actions? Write down your values and reflect on how they influence your decisions and relationships. Very important. Number 2, enhance self-awareness. Go increase your understanding of your emotional and triggers. So action, keep a journal to track your feelings and reactions in various situations. Set a goal to reflect weekly on entries. Develop emotional regulation skills. Develop what? Emotional regulation skills. What is the goal here? Manage your emotions more effectively, especially in stressful situations. When you are stressed, how do you deal with your emotions? Because sometimes when we are stressed, care is not taken, you react in a way that is not favorable. Do you understand? So put your emotions in check, regret them. Most especially when you begin to notice that you are getting upset easily, you are getting irritated, a little things, getting you frustrated, then you are under serious stress. And what do you need to do? Relax. Action goal or action, say practice mindfulness or breathing exercise daily to improve your emotional control. So cultivate and perspectives. Action. Set a goal to actively listen during conversations and ask open-ended questions to deepen your understanding of others. That's what you need to do. So enhance communication skills. All right. What is the goal here? Communicate more clearly and effectively. So what are the action steps? Attend workshops or read books on effective communications. Set specific goals for practicing these skills in daily interactions. Do you understand? We have I have books on public speaking. Do you understand? That I used to read. One of them is by Danny Carnage. Do you understand? Very, very, impactful book on public speaking. So you can get as many and read them. They will help you to grow your communication skills. Do you understand? Before, I used to find it difficult to address people, most especially a crowd. Do you understand? But when I began to read public speaking books, I can understand. It doesn't matter the number of the crowd. It doesn't matter how huge is the crowd. I can still pass my message as much as possible. But definitely, I must tell you that whenever you have to face a crowd, no matter how small is the crowd, sometimes if care is not taken, you become so anxious, become so, you know, tense. Do you understand? Because of the atmosphere. But you can be able to overcome all of that if you build your competences and your abilities well. Then, so set relationship goals. All right, relationship goals. Strengthen key relationships in your life. There are certain relationships that you can do away with. I have some friends in Abuja here, but you know, it's been for how many years now? I've not visited any of them. That is so. So there are certain things that may be more than certain things, Jonathan. And if you have the time, I think I only visited once. Do you understand? So these are the issues. So sometimes it's not the amount of friends that you have that matters. You may have just one friend and the impact is well. Or sometimes it's even better to run your race. Just run your race alone. You can just, it's better to move alone than move with friends that will just be wasting your time and your energies. Cause distraction, do you understand, for you? But it's better to keep your focus and move alone than to have friends that will become source of distraction. And then, I'm not saying you should not keep friends. So we have personal perspectives you can keep. I also keep, but we have to define goals for each relationship. Do you understand? So if there's a relationship that will waste your time and waste your energies and then even resources, then you have to watch it out. Action. Identify important relationships and set goals for regular check-ins or quality time together. Your best relationship and your best friend is your spouse, for those of you that are married. So have quality time with spouse and then your friends, your colleagues. You can have time together. You understand? Sometimes when we finish our induction, we have to go and sit down and have quality time together as a team. Do you understand? So that is what we do. Even this training, when we are done, we'll sit down and reflect on how far we have come. You understand? So that's what we're talking about here. The things we're talking about, we too will do them. So lastly, build resilience, continuous learning, don't stop. All right. Expand your knowledge of emotional intelligence concept. All right. Set a goal to read a specific number of books or articles on emotional intelligence each month, and any other topic that interests you, any other area that is of your interest. If you want to build your skills in conflict resolution, then you can read books, you can take this training as much as possible. Because one of the key things that will help us to succeed in life is the ability to resolve conflict. Because conflict exists anywhere people live, coexist, and co-work. Do you understand? And your ability to resolve conflict effectively determines how far you go in life. In businesses, there are disagreements. In the course of interaction, there are disagreements. In goal setting in organizing, there are disagreement. So how you manage these disagreements determine how far you go in life. So if you can spend time on developing your conflict management or conflict handling skills, or conflict resolution skills, or conflict transformation skills, then you're not wasting your time. All other things will be achievable. You understand? So continuous learning is the key. So this is the much we are going to take today. I want to appreciate all of you for taking your time to connect to this very moment. And I appreciate you for taking time to share and also to make comments based on what you have done, based on what you understood. I appreciate you. And then I also want to know that you have gotten your manual, one that covers, the last one I shared yesterday covers both the first week and the second week. Do you understand? So by the time we finish this week, the manual will still be updated, so it will cover 3 weeks. Do you understand? So try and get the one that I shared. You can see those that we feature them in our peace clinic today. I think some of you connected, and you can agree that they did well, right? Some did not show up. One showed up but disappear just when the meeting started, and then left the other one to receive the question. That's why I decided not to join, so that I will not go and screw him, because we'll come and ask him tough questions, difficult questions. So he will find it difficult to respond. So I left him with Janet. Do you understand? So tomorrow, those of you that are going to be featured for Peace Clinic, please prepare yourself. Send me your pictures so that we can prepare a flyer for the Peace Clinic. And let me check your comment section. If there are any questions, maybe I can take one or two before we go. Okapo is saying character is the key and it's everything in life. It is all about attitude and composure at all time and in all places. Yes, they say that emotions may drive you to take certain steps, but it's character that keeps you going, all right? Because character is what keeps you going and is more sustainable than your emotions. Character is more sustainable than your emotion. Emotion can be floating, they float, just happen, and then you can change at any time, but character is what sustains you, is what keeps you moving. Do you understand? That is, emotion may influence the actions you take, but it's character that keeps you sustainable in that situation. So somebody is asking here, Mr. Akinleye is asking, how do I deal with narcissist family member? I have tried, but I can't just keep quiet as he or manipulates things. I get angry as I can't contain it. Even after apologizing, the process repeats itself. That is why you should introduce the person to intelligent class. Let them come and learn emotional intelligence so that you can cooperate, be on the same page. So it's the reason why you should share this link to the person. So I'm giving you assignment, share this link to the person, let the person join the emotional intelligence class to learn emotional intelligence so that you people can be on the same page. But if you have a manipulator in house or family member, do way not to allow him to manipulate you. So that is the only thing I will tell you. So thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow by 7 p.m. And I hope that you have a wonderful night rest. Bye. Thank you. Good night.